Hi, Laura. Little surprise for you here. The other day on the court on Thursday, I asked you to take a few forehand swings for me because wanted to help you out with that. Kind of in conjunction with when we get on the court with you and Joe every other Tuesday. And I think we can make an adjustment in your forehand that will be of tremendous benefit for you. So let's go ahead and move on. The video to the left is a video of Christina McHale. Don't know if you're familiar with her. She's been one of the top U.S. players here for the last 5, 6, 7 years. Good solid forehand. So let's go ahead and get into it. And bear with me here as I'm trying to get you guys in a similar position here. And we're stopping right here. This is just a technique thing. She separates her hands. You keep your hand in contact with the racket perfectly fine. You both have a good unit turn. And what's interesting here is that your racket heads are pretty much at the same height here as you've made your turn. But what's interesting is what goes on after this. And if you watch Christina, watch her racket head. Once it's up there, she drops it into what's called the slot. And this is prevalent in all top-level forehands, is from this spot. She just drops right into the slot there. If we look at your swing, a couple of things of note here. First thing of note, I want you to notice how our shoulders are dropped. And what you notice with Christina is how level these shoulders are, because as you dip that front shoulder more, obviously the racket's going to tend to stay upstairs longer. And if you watch it, you know, at this point she's already dropped into the slot. You're still well above the ball, which is going to make your timing back to the ball a little bit more challenging. And right now you can see now you're in the slot, but it's at a much later point in the swing than what Christina has over here, where she was upstairs and she immediately drops it into that slot well behind the ball, which allows her to line up to that shot from here on up to the ball. Look how long of a path she has passing the racket up to the ball. Solid contact right there. And when you're dropping down at the last second, it just makes that critical point of contact a little on the fragile side, where if you're just a little bit off, those balls can sail on you, which they do. So the whole point of this video, obviously, is to make this little adjustment in your swing, Laura, where after your turn, here we go, as we're making this turn, is if we can get you from there, just dropping this racket down into the slot. Let's see what Christina's got here. Go back into the swing and watch how from this point, watch what the racket does, and it immediately drops. The arm drops down. The racket's right in that spot, right behind the ball, lined up perfectly. And looking at those shoulders, everything is just great balance through here. I love all of that stuff. And this is how we're going to make your good forehand even better. So hope you enjoyed this video, and certainly this coming Tuesday, if we can get together in our regular time, we can work on this a little bit. And between now and then, if you would, I would really encourage you to spend a little bit of time and see if you can modify or adjust your swing a little bit, where this racket, instead of being so high for so long, look, it's still up there, and the last second you're dropping down, and it's at this point where you're in the slot right behind that right leg. And again, if we look at Christina, that racket head has dropped into the slot well further back to the back fence, which allows just much better timing and contact on your hits. So that's all I have to say for right now. Enjoy the video. Hope this helps you, and look forward to seeing you on the court this Thursday. Thanks. Bye.